Cheryl, and this is the life of Cheryl and Chris.
Yes, it is.
And it's Sunday.
Yep.
Beautiful Sunday.
Beautiful Sunday.
Because we just made it through an ice storm. And our lights were out for almost 2 days.
That's what Pat Boone said. It was a beautiful Sunday when he sang about it.
Yeah, I was out for about 2 days.
Yeah.
The little bitty house over there.
Yeah, this has been a rough week.
And it seems like it's been a long week.
Well, I won't say it's been a rough week because we're on a new week now. Sunday starts over.
I was just thinking about it this morning. I said, even though I had 6 days dealing with Kia, it seemed like it was much longer.
Don't waste your bucks on a beaver. Look, Sefco. You know what they talking about.
Oh,
That's funny. Yeah, we had some bad ice. Our whole yard, trees, there was large icicles like this hanging off the house.
Cars.
And we
started taking pictures of those icicles.
Our huge pecan tree. I wish I could have gone and took a picture of it. It just like it was coated in ice. It was weird looking to see the tree totally iced. And you know, the thing that we never did really see a lot of ice on besides everywhere else, it didn't appear to be that bad on the road itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing our driveway all iced up.
It wasn't.
So that's weird. But everywhere else it was. But it was cold. But those heaters really did the job.
They really did.
No thanks to the heaters that are plugged into the wall, because they wasn't operable.
We didn't do our electric heaters.
No central heat for us.
We did our gas heat.
Yeah,
the gas really nice.
The gas did its job.
Our house was comfortable. We walked around in there. We didn't even realize it was so cold outside.
We finally shut them off, I guess.
Yes, we shut them all off today.
Yeah.
I just had the one in the dining room on earlier, but I turned it off.
We've had another one night I can see we might have to use them. It gets down to like 30 or 28 one night. But y'all, I think we're going to have an early spring.
Sometimes I turned it on last night in our bedroom just to get the draft out of the room. Then I turned it off so we went to sleep.
Cheryl's the type of person, when she turns them on, she'll turn it on just to kill the chill, and then she'll shut it off.
Yeah.
And it works good that way.
It really does.
So, of course, I'm anticipating our gas bill next month is probably going to be $100.
Or more.
But we saved a hell of a deal on our electric.
Really?
Because, y'all, our electric bill was the lowest for a winter bill.
I don't think it's going to be that much next month either.
Well, I already saw the next month. And I'm not going to share all that with y'all. But let's just say for us, anything under 100 is great.
Really?
And I think we hit it. So, too bad we can't keep it like that during the summer. Now, if we could only figure out how to get cool without running the electric coolers, that would be a trick.
Really?
I'm working on it. Got to be a way.
Just be hard, I guess.
Now, if I had a jungle cooler, that would be great. We used to have those up in the north.
Some of the big fans.
Yeah, it's a fan with liquefied ice behind them. And it blows that across it, and it acts as a air conditioner. They work really good.
Okay.
You can buy them like at Walmart. Oh, they're like $1,000. I was like, they're pretty steep. But
they're bad egg.
So, anyways, we are on our way to pick Ty up. Wow, it's 73.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a nice day. Now, listen, y'all. A week ago today, we weren't in those 70s. Look how quick Texas weather changes. They say if you don't like the weather in Texas, wait 10 minutes.
They say wait a day.
Wait a day.
It'll change.
It'll change, and it does.
And when we took Ty back on Monday, we had threats of freezing ice.
We were kind of
We
nervous.
didn't get it. We were nervous, but it didn't come on Sunday. It came on Monday.
But by the time we got to Temple, we figured out we were going to be all right, and we had enough time to get home before it really got cold and started.
Yeah.
And we made it, because had we waited to Tuesday to take them, it would have been probably bad.
We wouldn't have been able to take him at all until Friday.
And of course, his other mother, she's a war about everything. And she would kind of don't want to hear anything but get him home. You know, we had to take him back because she don't have a car right now.
Still doesn't have a car.
We don't know what the situation is with her in that car. I don't know. I personally think she it got repossessed is what I think.
Or wrecked.
One or the other,
I don't
because
think it got repossessed.
Ty don't know. Oh yes. Oh yeah, it could be.
I think it got wrecked. But she got money to pay for it. Why would it get repossessed?
We don't know. I don't know. Everybody says they're having a hard time, so I don't know. But whatever regard the situation is, I have a feeling we're going to be stuck with a two-way run with him for a little while yet. But it will have to be on our terms.
Yeah.
Period and simple. So, how y'all been doing out there?
I've been doing fine. I just had to deal with the dogs when it was ice, and then it was raining so much, and I had to let the dogs out to them to do their business.
I think that was the hardest part dealing with them.
Yeah.
Is when they would come in from the back of the dog run, Cheryl would have to clean their paws, and because they would be wet in mud.
Yeah, mopping
from walking out there. But you have to let the dogs go out and get their exercise a little bit, and you got to let them get their
use the bathroom.
Yeah, their necessities done. But you know, y'all, it was really cool.
And Kia's all right with it.
Kia, y'all, I always talk about Kia in a bad light at times, but Kia surprised me the other day. She was just in and out so much. She needed to be bathed. And I told Cheryl, I said, and I thought I was sticking my foot in my mouth. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take her back there to the main bathroom. I'm going to give her a bath because, you know, dogs get that mud and it smells bad when it dries on them. That's an odor, and you can smell a little bit in the house. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and take her and give her a bath. And I know Kia likes water. I know she did. She's not a stranger to taking a bath. She loves it. I don't know. She's one of them dogs that don't. This one here, she will fight you tooth and nail trying to get her in the bathtub. And if you try to start putting water on her, she tries to run. Not Kia. Kia's totally opposite.
Kia likes being out in the rain also.
Yeah.
Unless it's thundering, she likes to get in the house.
She
but
likes
just rain. She likes that.
She likes, even if it's cold outside, she likes freezing rain. I don't know why. But when I took her back there and I started to get her pre-ret, it was cold at first. When I turned it was solid cold, coming out real cold. And she kind of jerked away like, you ain't giving me no bath with this cold water. I said, ooh, Kia, I'm sorry, I forgot to warm it up. So I told her, just wait right there. About 30, 45 seconds, I adjusted it, and it was nice and warm. And I started doing like this, and she was like, y'all, she let me bathe her. And you know, it's hard for me right now, my legs and stuff, and you know, I didn't need any extra clowning because I'm already, you know, it's hard for me to do this with her. But I sat down on the tub and I was able to, with one hand ladder and the other one holding the wand and stuff. She did not give me any problems. She was a perfect attitude dog for me to bathe her. She let me lather her up. I soaked her good.
I should have been videoing.
I'm going to give her another bath here soon because I want to give her one. I think I might start at least doing it once a month with her because it's good. But when we do it again, and maybe I'll do it next week because she had been out again in some of that dirty. You know, she's not dirty.
Pretty clean now.
Yeah, but I'll still just maybe do it again just so y'all can see. And I'll get Cheryl to come on in there filming. Because I definitely ain't going to be able to film and watch her too. I can't do all that. But y'all will see how she loves taking a bath, a shower. Literally. And I loved it. And what was so cute was when I told her to sit down, she sat down, I lifted her up like this, but she wanted to come all up here, so both paws came here. And she was sitting literally on her behind like this, and I had her paw up, and I was doing like this. Just scrubbing between the webs. She loved it. And washing like this with the wand, getting all the stuff out between the feet. That dog was something else. Look at all the Encore people here.
There was some back there in Temple too.
She was.
That's the movies.
Oh yeah.
They've gone back to the movies.
She was excellent. She loved it. So shout out to little Kia, y'all, for being such a good girl and letting us do what we had to do. And then Cheryl came in, dried her off, and she was real good about that, and went right back in her kennel and took a nice good nap after, I think.
Really?
She was quiet.
Yeah.
She enjoyed her warm bath, and she got her little something to drink, and she was good to go, y'all.
Yeah.
So we'll film it the next time we do her.
Yeah.
Copper, on the other hand, I might just go and let the vet wash her. And when they go get their, because they're supposed to get their shots here in March or April, so I know I'm going to get the card in the mail soon. I think I'll go ahead and tell them while Copper's there for the day, let them deal with that, and let them bathe her, because Copper hasn't had a good shower or a good bath in I don't know how long. And
Y'all gave her one out on the front.
And that was last summer, I think.
Uh-huh.
So she's well long overdue for her, and that might help her out with her little scratch and itch. Dogs get dry skin too. And so she's always kind of itching at herself. And it's not fleas or anything like that. I looked. She just got dry skin. Copper's got allergies. She's always been an allergenic dog. Yeah, she's allergenic all the time. She probably got hay fever and different things like people get. Kia doesn't really get all that. She's been used to this kind of stuff.
I've heard Kia sneeze.
I don't think you have either. Oh, I've seen her. I've heard her, but very rare.
Yeah.
You know, just if she
But
gets...
Copper gets some sneezing fits. She'll sneeze about 3 or 4 times.
So get this, y'all. So with all that ice and stuff, everything got cleared out. We did pretty good as far as limbs falling around in our yard. I think there's 1 or 2 little ones I'm going to get Ty to pick up back there and take them next door at the vacant building there and just put them back there. But I'll tell you what, we got a bonus out of this. Our neighbor next door, the landlord, the owner, came out and took care of the tree over there in her yard. And that was the same tree I had been fussing and cussing and bitching and for a while about, because it just was a pain in the ass. And it's not so bad in the wintertime, it's the summertime when it booms out and all the greenery's up there. It was sitting on top of our roof, and it was actually coming in road right like up against the wall and everything. It wasn't nowhere else it could go but continue flooding, going against the house and on the top. They cut it off, y'all. They trimmed it back, and now it's wide open back there. I could just sing hallelujah. They actually tried to take care of a situation they need to take care of. It helped us too, because now it's off our house and I didn't have to pay anything for it. I felt like I was in that moment. Who's gonna pay for it? The landlord will.
The neighbor's gonna pay for it.
That's right. Mexico will pay for it.
The neighbor will pay for it.
Yeah. So.
And they did, because Mexico didn't.
Right. Yeah, the neighbor, the lady owns it, she paid it, and the tenants, I guess, were happy too, but I'm happy on this side of the fence. Y'all feel me? Yeah, so, God is good. God is good. So, nobody hit our state lotto.
Oh, not yet.
Y'all, Texas lottery is up to almost $40 million. And I
don't know if y'all see me again once I hit.
I'm waiting for the
Once
grab.
I hit it, I hope you'll see me again.
I had high hopes. She had it last night for some odd reason, and she gonna come out of the bedroom. We was watching good movies out there in the living room. She come out and said, "Yeah, nobody hit it." What? Well, I'm glad that nobody hit it. If you didn't hit it, then nobody else needs to hit it.
Really?
That's how I feel. Isn't that terrible though?
Really?
But at least I'm being honest.
I like when nobody hits it if I don't have a ticket. Because sometimes You don't want to get out and get your ticket. You just saying maybe nobody would hit it.
What's going on with the temperature? Now look at it.
It's just shooting up.
That's almost 80.
Really. And over here it's usually cooler than over there.
Y'all, the temperature went from 73 to 77 now.
Really.
And I don't know what's going on with the weather. They didn't say nothing
This
about being no
global
80
warming.
degrees today.
This global warming, it does a lot of stuff.
Doesn't it?
A lot of unusual stuff.
Anyways, y'all don't know how glad I am to see that crap gone. Oh my goodness. So my check engine light is back on the truck. So I said I might try to find, I think I might do it on Thursday. Cheryl said she might be going to some kind of...
I thought you said you might do it Wednesday.
Well, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to go. I'm supposed to go grocery shopping Thursday, but if you're going to that thing...
You have to go.
No, because who's going to put all the groceries up?
I know how to put them up.
I don't know what we're going to do. We don't like going Wednesdays at the Brookshire. So.
If y'all go pretty early, pretty early, I still can do it. Because I'm not going to that till 7:30 if I go.
So Cheryl might be going to a play, I think, something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a gospel play.
With her sisters, and then she said she might just stay up there after the play and crash at her sister's house.
Yeah.
And then drive in early in the morning enough to get home for the show. Because we have a Friday morning show at 10. So if she left there at 7, she still can get back in time. And
Even if I left at 8,
yeah,
get back in time.
yeah. If she does that, she can just stop and bring breakfast in.
Oh man.
No, she can just come on in and get home if she wants. But so maybe she'll film her experience.
Yeah, if I can.
So y'all know what that means.
More.
When the cat is away, the mouse shall play.
Don't play.
Huh?
You gonna play?
Yep. So that means not that play.
What play? What other play is it?
What you mean? What play was you thinking?
I thought you were talking about playing with the video game being tired.
Oh, you know, most people, I thought you thought I meant like, you know, okay.
Come on.
Y'all heard that expression before, and usually it means something else. And I would say maybe she
It may
thinks
would
that.
mean something else, but a lot of stuff you can't even do, like jump up and run and go places. You can go places, but you know.
You ain't gotta worry about me ever playing around on you. When I said the cat the way the mouse may play, I mean it's a men's night, which means that I have myself and my 2 sons, and I thought maybe we all go to CC's that evening and come back and watch TV and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I know my oldest son, he was telling me about some kind of Marvel movie or something he was talking about. So I can only offer it. You know, I don't know what he may have stuff to do, because that might be his wrestling night.
Thursday.
I think I can convince him to go eat pizza. I'm pretty sure of that.
Really?
But after that, I don't know what he may want to do.
Yeah.
But instead of me watching movie stuff because Mama won't be there, I probably wouldn't watch no TV. We probably would just play on the Switch. And tie. Until we get tired and call it night, because he'd have to be in school Friday and I got a show. So it wouldn't be like we're going to be up all night or anything. But definitely I ain't cooking. See, y'all know me, you're going to have to go somewhere or bring it back. I don't think I want to try to teach Ty how to prepare anything other than heat something up in the microwave.
Well, William could cook for you.
He sure could.
William knows how to cook.
But you know what? He's been asked about CC's. And that's easy to go and do. So, and I think there's one in Waco. I don't have to go all the way to Temple. I really want to come back Temple Way.
Yeah.
Belle Meade used to be a great place, but they closed it. So I think there's one next to where we had the loan company at, where we used to get our loans at. So we'll figure it out. Or, you know what? Might just break down and order for Pizza Hut. We go pick up and eat right there. Don't have to leave.
Well, they do have one in Temple, like you said.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out. But
Ooh, I wonder how this was coming down on the ice.
Well, see, that's what I was wondering. If she was supposed to go to work, and she was there at 4 in the morning, this must have been a pain in the...
But this is going down. That's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I wonder how many people balled out like a ball here.
I don't know, probably some.
And this usually bad.
Look, it got skid marks right there.
Yeah, I believe it. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about dinner today. We haven't even discussed that. I know we're not cooking.
No.
So I think it might be a chicken dinner.
Or something. Oh, that's our call.
Just
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, y'all.
We're back.
We're back, y'all. We had to take a phone call.
Yes, we
and then
did.
while we were handling the phone call, we actually got over here to Ty's. So we are waiting for him to come out.
Yes.
So we are here.
We're waiting for him to come out the house.
The magic of us going down the road and then we're sitting here.
Really?
Because we had to handle some information, a phone call, and then older son was calling besides that.
And we had so much stuff went on when we had the ice and stuff that our alarm system kept messing up, going on and off, and we had to bypass one of our window sensors, and so we're trying to get all that stuff straightened out. Even though we're doing it on Sunday, they were saying we can call back on Monday. We did get an appointment set up for it.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm. So.
And I still may take them up on that offer and talk to the higher up.
Yeah.
Maybe I get a free month of service or something like they said.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
Really?
Reimburse for my roll of toilet paper.
You need to quit.
I had to make the woman laugh.
Really?
But anyway, so we're gonna just wait for Ty to get here, and then when we come back on, you'll see him in a flash.
We have a lot.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. We're in a lot of traffic trying to get back home. We have Ty here with us.
Ty's here with us, yes.
He's right back in the back with us.
How you doing, everybody?
There you go with his. He's a real country boy. How you doing, everybody?
I hadn't seen one like that since Howdy Doody.
Wow.
He's a real country boy. He was country when country wasn't cool.
I mean, I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
There we go. We got a copper back here just sleeping.
He's a real Opie.
Opie. Opie from Andy Griffin.
He's like an old Dennis the Menace.
Oh man, he bugged Mr. What you call him?
Wilson.
Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, what you doing?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, what do you want now, Dennis?
Go home. When you saw him coming, he was ready for him to go.
I love Dennis the Menace. I still
Dennis
love
the Menace was really a menace.
him. Wasn't he?
But we used to watch that stuff too.
And Leave It to Beaver was too.
We watched it too.
And
I think Dennis was worse.
Yeah. I'll tell you who also used to start a lot of trouble was Timmy and Lassie.
Oh yeah.
He always got himself in a lot of
With
trouble.
Lassie.
And Lassie had to always bail him out.
We watched that every Sunday evening. Lassie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A Wonderful World of Disney.
Yeah.
6 o'clock p.m.
Well, Lassie was a show within itself.
Yeah, it came on PBS.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't PBS for us. It was like CBS or something like that.
No, was it the black and white version or the color version?
The black and white version.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they probably came on different stations and
Yeah.
stuff, but I used to always watch it on PBS.
Yeah, we watched The Wonderful World of
right
Disney.
after Sesame Street.
See, we didn't.
Mr. Rogers.
We didn't watch that.
Yeah.
I think there was.
Howdy
had over
Doody,
the
Lamb
grown-up.
Chops, all that would come on.
Lamb chops came on in the morning.
Yeah, it would, about 9 in the morning. And then you had, Sesame Street would be on for like 4 hours.
But
It's a long show then.
Some of that stuff is past my time, or else it was my kids' time.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Especially Dale.
Mm-hmm.
And we was Barney and stuff like that.
Yeah. So we are heading back home. we decided we'd just pick up something locally,
Just get us something to eat.
a little burger or something, and head on in and start getting situated. Ty will get his stuff unpacked, and we got little stuff that we do before we get in and get situated. Gotta get ready for my night clothes. I put my night clothes on, or I call it night clothes, but that means I'm not leaving the house anymore. I'm in for the night. You get it?
Yeah.
So I get out of these clothes. I put my night clothes on. Maybe I take a shower if I need to, but I probably won't because I had one earlier. So I probably don't need to really worry about that till the morning. But it's basically get ready to get comfortable, and then probably, so I'd say like we'll be home by 6, maybe by 6:30 we'll start eating. You know?
Yeah.
Sit down and watch TV, watch our video of YouTube uploaded. So we're currently uploading a new video for y'all. That's video number 82. Doctor, give me the news. That's the title of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Number 82.
I didn't see a doctor in the
I know.
lab.
We were going labs.
Technician.
Yeah, lab boy, doctor appointments is all the same. But so yeah, it's, the sun is set in. Actually, it don't set today till 6:03. We almost got a whole full hour yet. Isn't that lovely? Normally by now it'd be almost dark, but as you can see, the sun is definitely still kind of high up yet, and that means we'll get home before dark now.
Oh yeah.
And we like that because now it gives Kia a little bit more time outside. Yeah. The one thing I know that we gotta do when we get home, and Ty's gonna love me for that, is gonna have to go to the front door, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. What we need to do. Okay, the camera. I accidentally deleted, so we have to reset. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Nothing major, but and plus we have to charge them up again. But I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Okay.
I'm optimistic that this week I'm going to try to get, the weather had kind of shift the house around with the rain and everything. So now I notice our front door, the top lock works really good. It's perfect. The bottom one is still frozen, so I still can't open the door. And that's probably because when it did freeze, those mechanisms in them, once they freeze up, that's it. So this time, when I put the new doorknob on for the third time, I'm going to spray it with graphite. Graphite will keep it from freezing in there. And it lasts for really good long. Those of y'all know what I'm talking about. It's made by Loctite. You spray that graphite in there. It's, some of y'all might want to call it WD-40, but it's, and that too is pretty good overall. But graphite is what keeps your metals moving around without freezing together. And I think it got cold. And if you don't believe that the inside of your mechanisms can get moisture and they can freeze in there too, they can.
Oh yeah.
And that grease and oil, that everything, they thinly rub at the factories on all those little mechanisms that moving out, it dries it out. So I know what I need to do. So I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot, probably order online, and order another fairly decent doorknob for the front door. So another $12. Here we go. But yeah, I'll get it shipped here, and this week I'll put it on, and guess what? We might be able to start opening our front door, and I can't wait to be able to at least get that part done.
Yeah.
Once I do that, I know that I got that fixed. This week I'm going, then I'll probably by next week I'm going to order the lift system. Y'all, I decided to go all out and just do the electric one. So I will have to get something installed, but it's easy. I put the key in and I push the button and it lifts the scooter up and then pulls it this way and locks it. I don't have to do nothing else.
But get off of it.
Just get off it and get on it. Right over the big plate that's on it, that comes down on the ground. I know y'all seen them out there. And it's made by Hamar, which is a very, very good brand, very name brand. And I'll get a warranty with it all. And they're very easy to install. And then, you just connect it to your electrical outlet that you would for your trailer plug. And that's what gives it the energy. And then you get a key because you can lock it so nobody else can be it closes that electric circuit off.
Oh.
So they can't really mess with it. You gotta have the key, put it in and turn it. I was watching somebody when she was at her doctor appointment the other day, her lab appointment, and I was out there watching them. I saw a little old man. Y'all, I'm talking about, he's probably at least 20-some years older than me, and he did it with such ease. I'm like, that's what made me decide to go and do it. I said, if he can do it real easily, he didn't have, like, his mobility was probably a little better than mine because my knees are shot. But I see how you just roll over it and you drive it up until you feel the front wheels go in this little groove in the front. That's where you stop. So it has like a little tension. That's where you know when to pull it at. He just got off. I seen him stick this little metal circular key in. He turned it and he went. I counted. I tell you no lie. 30 seconds. That thing was up and it moved fast, pulled it in, and then this big hammer thing comes down with big rubber mallet at the end of it. And it does this, like, it comes down and it locks. And then he went like this. I see him saying, it was tight, y'all. And you can still bungee cord it down if you feel like you need to. But they tell you don't have to. It's strong. And then I said, I wonder how good it is when he takes off. Y'all, it wasn't doing all this. And you don't have to worry about doing this. Because when they put it in, it's one piece that's straight in like this. So you don't even have to worry about adjusting like those big ramps that you have to put on. And this way I don't have to get out and unfold it. Then I have to walk it up on the side of it. Lift the gate up. Too much. And the best thing about this is, the one that I'm looking at is a swing away. So if I need to open the trunk, the truck gate, it pulls to the side, pulls out, and it pulls out like a closet door.
The tailgate.
And then, yeah, and then you can open your tailgate if you need to, and then you can push it back. And your license plate goes in the top of this. At the top part has a square thing to put your license plate in. It's worth the $1,500. It's worth it. So I decided I could just go ahead, like I tell y'all, put it on your firm account. I'm not a spokesperson for firm, but it's really a lifesaver to use them. When you need big, heavy purchases like this, and you don't have the cash up front, you put it on your firm and pay it out over time. So that's what I'll do. And I'm excited because now I can go anywhere I'll need to go. And the best part about it is if you get one of these, you can pull it right off your hitch and go onto any new vehicle you have. So you don't have to keep it on your vehicle. If you decide to sell it, you get in an accident, your vehicle's total, you can take that off and rest assured you'll be able to put it on your other vehicle. Simple as that.
If you got a trailer hitch.
Yeah, you gotta have a trailer hitch. But if you don't, you can put a trailer hitch on. About $200, you can go to U-Haul and they can put one on your car. So it's a win-win situation. It's a must-have. So, and
Sounds interesting.
yeah, and I don't know how heavy it is. I think they said it's like 80 pounds.
Did you look at it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'll be ordering mine from Amazon, from the company, through their Amazon site. But I looked at the video on it too, and it's pretty good. If you got two strong enough, able people that can actually slide it out of there, you can move it to another vehicle and connect it, because it's all one piece. If you carry it in one piece, you just fold up the gate thing. So if I was able to, and I wasn't so much have problem with my knees, I could actually pull it off my truck and move it over to our other truck if I ever want to just take a different truck and go somewhere. So you can move it around even, but it's a little work to do that, but I won't move it. And it has safety locks so nobody can just steal it. You have to have a key down there to unleash it. So, this allowed me to go to graduation, our casino trip coming up, anywhere I want to go. And then hers breaks down and can be either put on the back seat on one side so they don't get wet if it's raining, or we can put it just inside the bed of the truck.
Yeah.
And she'll be able to roll out right along with me when we go.
Really?
So, and I think later on, Cheryl said she might want to upgrade hers.
Yeah, maybe.
So, for now, she'll enjoy hers, and we need to start using them because they're not good just sitting. And the good thing is, mine is rated for the Hamar brand I was looking at it, and it does handle the Pride mobility scooter, so I will have no issues for the length and the weight of it, and I'm good to go. So I'm excited about that. So these are things I'm going to get done between now and spring break.
Sounds good.
Yep. So that's kind of what's on my mind for this week. Also this week, Ty and I will be doing a little bit more cleanup in my office. And we are also going to attempt to start cleaning some old dialysis supplies out of Mama's office. To start allowing her to have room to get her office back in order. Because I told y'all, and I won't tell y'all what it is yet until I get it. But my hobby that I want to start doing, my craft, got a certain craft I want to be doing. I got to have room in my office to do that. I have a brand new desk that I need to put together. That's going to be my office, where my office is, that I can still have my laptop computer on. That's all it's going to be on. There's my laptop, and I have the new printer already. And then I have the other side, it curls like this. So when you put together, I have a whole section. This side I can be working with a craft on. This side's where my office will be. Y'all, I got it all figured out. When I get my office, it's going to look fantastically good. Yes, I can't wait. And I'll show it to y'all once the room is done.
I'll show you mine, how it is now. And then when it's finished, you can see.
The only thing that I still have to do in my office is I do have to do some touch-up painting. But I might just give it a new coat of yellow again. And then the kind of paint we used was a gray. But unfortunately, when I was looking up, they no longer make that gray.
Okay.
So I know that when we paint our living room, we'll have to pick a different gray for our wall and stick with it. You know, like I saw something called Silver Seal. Looks so pretty. It's sort of like what we have on it now, but it's a little bit darker than just a tad darker. But you wouldn't notice it with the naked eye. I have to show Cheryl that, and I think that's what I'm going to do in my office, because that's the same gray in there.
Because we had about 3 or 4 different kinds of gray. I know we had one in the living room,
and that's what got
one
confusing.
in the back room, one in the dining room.
Yeah. So some of the stuff I want to start repainting and refreshing, like, because you know, y'all, sometimes I'm walking, I'm on my cane, and I'm doing this. I'm touching the walls. I know. And I'm a big thing about touching walls, but when you touch walls, guess what happens? You get dirty marks on the wall when you touch. So I know where I've been grabbing the door frame and kind of get, your skin, oils and skin that gets to it. So I have to repaint those areas. So I might as well, after I fix the door jam that I tore up in the hallway, I'll repaint it. It'll be a new coat of white. And I decided just to put a new hallway door on, y'all. I might as well just go ahead and do the whole thing. So I'm gonna get, I'm gonna wear a pocket door and new door, regular interior doorknob, just regular one, or I might be able to use the same one I got on there, and put a new door frame on. Man, it's gonna look beautiful. All this is gonna happen between now and April. So I got a bucket list. I'm gonna show my wife that I can still get stuff accomplished and done. And one other thing before we get ready to close it out, we hopefully maybe this week can take a video of us doing recycling, because we do recycle our cans. So we might try to get that, because we got to start the other truck up anyway to go somewhere in, because we just sat and we got a new battery, and now we need for that new battery to go battery ready. So make sure that y'all tune into our videos, and Ty is going to tell you what y'all need to do before we go.
There's a blanket,